Hello, my friends. What if I told you? A man from a small town became the greatest writer in the world. Today, I am going to tell you the story of a famous English writer, William Shakespeare. He is considered one of the greatest writers in the world, whose works are still loved and studied today. Have you ever thought that you are just an ordinary person? Maybe you think I don't have enough education. I don't have support. My life is full of problems. But what if one of the greatest writers in the world started from a very simple life, just like many of us? No college degree, no rich background. Still his words are alive, even after 400 years. So, who was he really? And how did he discover his true talent? Let's explore his real journey. William Shakespeare was born in 1564 in a small town called Stratford-upon-Avon in England. His father, John Shakespeare, was a glove maker and a small businessman. His mother, Mary Arden, came from a farming family. They were not poor, but not rich either. A simple middle-class life. No powerful background, just a normal family. As a child, William was quiet and thoughtful. He loved watching people. He would notice small things. How people spoke, how they behaved, how they reacted in different situations. Markets, festivals, village life. Everything became a classroom for him. He didn't know it then, but this habit would later become his biggest strength. Because great writers don't just imagine, they understand people. William went to a local grammar school. There were no modern facilities, no internet, only books, discipline, and strict teachers. He learned Latin, reading, writing, and classical literature like stories of kings, heroes, love and tragedy. These stories slowly shaped his thinking. But here is something important: he never went to college. Yes, one of the greatest writers in the world did not have a university degree. His education stopped early because his family started facing financial problems. Sometimes life doesn't follow our plans. At a young age, William got married. He was just around 18. Soon, he became a father. Now, imagine this situation. A young man, no degree, a family to take care of. Dreams often get buried under responsibilities. There is a phase in his life called the lost years. No one knows exactly what he did, but this silence teaches us something. Not every phase of life is visible. Not every struggle is recorded. Sometimes growth happens quietly. One day, William made a brave decision. He left his small town and moved to London. The decision changed his life. London was full of opportunities, but also full of struggle. He didn't start as a famous writer. He did small jobs in theaters, maybe handling costumes, maybe managing backstage work. But he was learning. He watched actors. He observed stories being performed. Slowly, something inside him started to awaken. William did not suddenly find his talent. He discovered it slowly, by observing, by trying, by failing. By improving, he started writing small parts of dramas, then full drama script, and something amazing happened. People connected with his stories because he wrote about real emotions, love, jealousy, ambition, fear. He understood human nature deeply, and that became his superpower. William became a playwright and actor in London. He worked with a theatre company called the Lord Chamberlain's Men. He was not just a writer. He was also part of the theatre business. He helped create performances for audiences. His plays were performed in famous theatres, like the Globe Theatre. People from all backgrounds came to watch his work. Rich or poor, everyone connected with his stories. William Shakespeare wrote many plays and poems. He did not write novels like modern writers. Instead, he created powerful plays and poetry. Some of his famous works include Romeo and Juliet, a story of love and sacrifice; Hamlet, a story of doubt and revenge; Macbeth, a story of ambition and guilt; Othello, a story of trust and jealousy. He also wrote many poems. His writing was simple in emotion, but deep in meaning. That is why people still read his work today. Over time, William became very successful. His plays were loved. His name became famous. He earned money. He bought property. He supported his family. He kept writing. He kept improving. Because true creators never stop learning. Today, we measure success with awards and trophies. But during his time, there were no such systems. No film awards, no literary prizes. His biggest reward was people watching his plays, crowds appreciating his work, even royalty enjoying his stories. That was his recognition. And sometimes, real success is respect, not awards. While working in London, his family lived in Stratford. He managed both work and personal life. Later, he earned enough to support his family well. He even bought property. This shows success is not only about fame, it is also about responsibility. After years of work, William returned to his hometown. He chose a peaceful life. No more busy city, no more competition, just calmness. A simple ending to a powerful journey. In 1616, William Shakespeare passed away. He was buried in Holy Trinity Church in Stratford-upon-Avon. Even his grave is respected today. People visit it from around the world because legends never truly disappear. Even after hundreds of years, his works are still read. His plays are still performed. That is real success, when your work lives beyond your life. So what can we learn from his journey? You don't need a perfect start. You don't need a big degree. You don't need immediate success. Remember this: talent is not always discovered in one moment. A simple boy from a small town with no college degree became one of the greatest writers in history. So never underestimate your journey. My friends, thank you for listening to this story. I hope you enjoyed this journey through history. And if you have ideas for other historical stories, please leave a comment below. If this video brought you value, please tap the like button. and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more useful content videos.